Hello friends, and welcome back to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are doing updates today, so let me just say we didn't get a lot done this week. So let me just kind of give you a little update about what has been going on this week. If you have been following my channel for the past week, you will know that I have been under the weather since really, I'm going to say Sunday was a week. So over about a week and a half now. But I had gone to work Monday and Tuesday. I was freezing, but I haven't worked since Wednesday of last week. And it is actually Monday. Monday afternoon. I am still not back at work because I am still really under the weather. I'm still having coughing bouts. I am still having sleepless nights because of those coughing bouts. Someone did suggest onions. I've tried it. This is a little more than just a head cold, so I think it's going to take a little bit more than the onions. I can recall my mother, I think, would do the onions on our nightstands by our bed. She'd cut an onion in half and put it on our nightstand. And that would take all the germs. And a lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of people say that's an old wives' tale. But an onion, what it does is it takes the impurities out of the air. That's why once you have an onion sitting out, you never eat it. Because it has taken all of the impurities. So let's get to the first thing I have here. I have a package from Msqc Quilt Company. They had their, I guess, 60% off of bolts. So I got a 10-yard bolt for $55. I always like to catch that sale and get, some bolts of background fabric. That's how I've gotten like all my grays. I have two grays. I have a dark gray, a light gray. I have I had, and I've already used my white, and then I caught one at Michael's. I got the Kona. Okay, and it looks like I got another white. I thought I had gotten an ivory. Let's see if this may be an ivory and it just looks white to me. But guys, y'all make sure, yeah, it's white. It's Kona Cotton White. So it's the same thing. Well, I have Kona Blanc, which kind of makes me wonder if Michael's don't get some. Because this one here I know I got from Missouri Star. So this is a Kona White, maybe. Well, and that one is an 8-yard, and it's a Kona Blanc. And this is a Kona Cotton White. I have it sitting right here, so I got another bolt of white. Like I said, I thought I had gotten ivory, but it's okay. I think maybe the ivory might have been sold out when I finally got to look at it. But I did purchase that. And I know 2026 is a no-buy year. Also, again, I only buy things that I need. I always need background fabrics. And friends, just so you know, I know I look washed out. I have no makeup on at all. I don't even think I have lip stain on. I'm just struggling making it through day by day right now. And I get about 2 hours of sleep right now. And so I get sleep in spurts when I'm not coughing. So I have called my doctor today. And they've told me that, wait until I finish my antibiotics. And if I'm not better tomorrow, to come in and get more shots. Because I take my last antibiotic tomorrow. Or Wednesday, tomorrow or Wednesday, but I need to go in and get more shots if it's not better. So, the first thing that we did this week was we made us a tote bag. Now, this is like a shopping tote. It's got the big, long straps on it. So you can, hang it on your arm and it kind of hang down. I did have some people that suggested maybe shortening the straps. I like a long strap, which is fine with me. I have no problem with long straps. Now, this was a Moda free pattern. It is a charm tote. I got the pattern and the fabrics from Common Thread Sewing Room. They are out of Monroe, Louisiana. I hope you guys check them out. I have their website down in the description below if you'd like to check them out. It is a subscription box or a subscription bag. It's just a subscription. They have 3. They have one for smocking, one for sewing, and one for quilting. I got the sewing and the quilting. So I'm really happy with both of them. But friends, this is our first project that we got done this week. Only project we got done this week. But we did work on our charmed, I'm sure, quilt top. And we now have 4 rows on it done. And guys, 2026 is going to be called my slow and easy year. I am not rushing. I sew when I can get in my sewing room. I am taking it a lot slower. I could feel the burnout at the end of 2025, but of course I did the Vlogmas for Christmas, and I did all 31 days, and that will wear you out, guys. But it's not something that I haven't already done, but this time of the year always seems to catch me with head stuff. So we're going to take care of this, and then we'll worry about sewing. I haven't even been going on lives with people. Y'all might have realized Friday night that Tammy, Alicia, and myself did not go live. I've just not felt well enough to go live. And right now, y'all are getting just a spurt of energy. This is, when I get done with this, I'll probably go take a nap. But what I have plans for, rest. I have plans for taking care of myself and resting. That's number 1. If I have time for anything else, I'm going to try to get some more done on my charmed, I'm sure. I want to get some more of that done. I will be working on the Merry Christmas quilt, which is right here. But I really want to be fully able to mentally be there when I work on that one, because I am so apt to make a mistake if I'm not fully there. So I want to be 100% before I work on the Merry Christmas, right? This is the center of the Merry Christmas, and it will say Merry on this side, Christmas on this side, and then have, well, I think I've got the bottom already put on, but I want to be 100% before I work on that, because I don't want to make a mistake on that one. So what else do we have going? Like I said, we're almost to the middle of the month, and I'm just not pushing it. Right now, I have a quilt at the quilt shop that I need to go pick up. That is the little Santa hat quilt. I will be getting that closer to the end of the month. And, once I feel like I'm okay to go there, because Miss Ava has a baby. And I don't want to carry anything over there to that baby. And then I have 2 quilts here that I still need to trim down and bind. So that'll be 3 quilts that I need to trim and bind. And that'll be 3 complete finishes for 2026 already. How about that? We like those finishes, and we'll take them wherever we can get them. So friends, this is kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not really trying to progress. I'm not trying to push. I do come in here not every day. If you don't get a video every day, I have not come in here every day. Now, like today is Monday, you're going to get this video late because I probably did not get 2 hours of sleep last night, and so I napped. Just trying to take it slow and get better because with me having lung problems, I have asthma. It can go bad fast. So I have to slow down, take my time, and make sure I'm well before I do anything. One of the things I do hope to do this week was in the Common Thread Sewing Room subscription, their quilt subscription, there was another bag. It's a mini charm bag. I hope to maybe get on that project and maybe do that project this week. If I don't, I'm not going to be upset about it. But I will do what I can do. So, and other things that I'm still doing, guys, when I have a little bit of energy here and there, I have my boxes sit out in my living room, my totes for me to be putting Christmas stuff up. Guys, I'm getting Christmas put away already, and it's still January, not July. All I have to do is take my pictures down and my Christmas tree down. Everything's off my mantle except for my garland, and I have a few pictures still hanging up. So if you're a long-time watcher of my channel, you will know that Christmas is my favorite season. And in 2025, it was like July before I put my Christmas tree up. And I'm planning on getting things done way sooner than that this year. Actually, my husband, he took off, and he's been staying with me because I was so sick. He came in, he took off work and came in and stayed. My husband works off. So if you don't know that, my husband works 2 hours away. So when he works, he stays closer to his job. And when he's off, he comes in. Well, he took off and came in, and he's been staying because I have been so sick. And like I said, with lung problems, it can go south real fast. But he's been in, and I got him to take stuff out to the shed, our outdoor shed already. So we've got 3 of the small totes of Christmas stuff out there. It's just ornaments. And then we got our chew train out there, and we got our nativity set out there. I'm going to take the tree down and have him take the tree out there. He put all of my canning jars out there. I had so many of them in my kitchen. And I told him, I'm like, just take them out there. When I need some, I'll go out there and get some. And I just thought about this. He took my half-gallon jars out there. I need to get my half-gallon jars back in the house because I need to store some rice. I need to do rice. But let's see, what else did we do? We've just been working slow and steady. I've been sitting in the recliner, not really working. This was stuff that I had already done. And, but probably later this evening after I've rested, I will probably get the Christmas tree down. All I got to do is just unplug it and pop the 3 pieces apart and stuff it in a box. And have him take that out. So that'll be nice to have that out of my living room. But then all I have after that is a garland, 2 pictures, and 2 snow globes in my living room. I'm trying to think if I don't think I have anything in my kitchen still up. I think I have all of the kitchen stuff done. So, friends, I mean, that's really all I've done. As I said, I've taken it slow and easy, and that's just how I'm going to be in 2026. I'm going to enjoy creating this year. I've enjoyed creating last year, but I'm just going to take my time on creating. I did get 2 of these OESD Premier Collection. These are stockings. There's 4 stockings. And I think I am going to make some stockings Now, granted, there's 10 of us. So we would have some duplicates on stockings unless I can find some more stockings. Now, like I said, I've got 4 here, and only one of them I would think would be for a kid, and that's the polar bear. But I want to do some stockings this year. I do have the 2 cross-stitch ones for my grandbabies. I have my granddaughters, the top done. I haven't sewn it together. But honestly, I don't know where it is right now. It's in a box somewhere waiting to be finished. And that's part of my 2026 is I am going to be destashing, downsizing, getting things out of my house with the mindset. And I know a lot of people say this is morbid, but if I was to no longer be here tomorrow, would I want my kids going through all of this stuff? That's the mindset I'm having to keep. What do I think my kids, not going to say enjoy, but would appreciate having? If it's something that I have that they would not appreciate having once I'm gone, and if it doesn't bring me a lot of joy, then I'm going to get rid of it. No sense in keeping it. Now, I have one daughter that loves to cook, so she would probably get all my cook stuff. I have one daughter that she loves my quilts, so she would get most of my quilt stuff. Now, she doesn't sew and she doesn't quilt. My daughter-in-law does, though. So my daughter-in-law, I would probably give all of them a sewing machine. And I have an old one that my children's great-grandmother gave me on their dad's side. She gave it to me. And I would give that to the one that's most sentimental about things. But I have to keep that mindset going when I'm looking at my home and what I have in it. What would my kids be okay going through? And that's why I am getting rid of stuff. I have all of I'm sitting here looking, I have little cookie containers sitting over here. I'm getting rid of all of that. At Christmas time, I can make my own cookie containers if I need to. I can get a brown paper sack. But that is the mindset I'm going through with 2026 is not really minimalism, but if it doesn't bring me joy and it's just collecting dust, it's leaving my house. Only things in my house should bring me joy. So, friends, with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all here with that thought. Give me a thumbs up before heading out. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. Normally, my channel has a lot more sewing going on it. We're going to be bringing cooking back as well. I'm still not real sure of that format yet. But I do have a cooking channel that is tied to this one. It's My Hobby Home Eat to Live. And, you know, it's tied to this one. So I'm probably going to be bringing a third channel just so I can keep everything separated. But I'm not really going to talk on that one yet because I'm not real sure. So I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. But feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye, friends.